True in Catholic social teaching, in which the fundamental building block of society is not the individual, but the family. The Lord God said it's not good for the man to be alone. The Bible is not an individualistic system. It certainly respects and acknowledges the rights and freedom of the individual. Of course it does. But the building block of our social theory, if you want, is not the individual, but the family. We are built for togetherness. We're built for another. There's just something inadequate if we are alone. So the Lord God formed out of the ground various wild animals and various birds of the air, and he brought them to the man to see what he would call them. There's so much packed into the poetry of those lines. Notice, please, the human being was also drawn from the dust of the earth. We are cousins, close relatives of all the other animals. We human beings are indeed made from the earth. We stand against any system that would say, the real me is the soul and the body is just kind of this appendage, or the body's a prison. You'll find that in Plato. Or the body is something I can manipulate arbitrarily. You find that in modern wokeism and ancient Gnosticism. No, we are our bodies. We come from the dust of the earth as the other animals do. We forget that at our peril, and that would be sermon for another day. But all forms of dualism, Platonism, Gnosticism have that problem. The Bible is very clear. Like the other animals, we are formed from the dust of the earth. But here's the difference. We also had, in the language of Genesis, breathed into us by God the Spirit. Now, don't think of that simply as like the air coming in and out of the lungs. The Spirit here, the ruach in the Hebrew, the pneuma in Greek, spiritus in Latin, it means breath, but that's a symbol for the higher spiritual and intellectual powers that we have. Think now of mind and will and freedom and creativity. We're of the earth, yes, but we're also of the Spirit. We participate in the very mind of God. And this is why, listen now, this is why as the animals come before Adam, he names them. Literally, he catalogs them. Katalogon in Greek would mean according to the word.